Hey YouTubers, it's Chris from Canopy Crypto. Just want to look at some interesting coins here related to privacy, and specifically wanted to start with Worldcoin. Now Worldcoin is, if some of you may know, a brainchild of Sam Altman, who developed ChatGPT, and it's definitely got an interesting approach. It's not only just a cryptocurrency, but it's basically it'll include eventually an app, as well as a unique ID, and even a retinal scan for your personal identity, which for a lot of people that's pretty worrisome, and it's definitely on the borderline of, is this sort of privacy disclosure what I want to give to a coin or an app or a cryptocurrency in general. And that's definitely an interesting ethical dilemma. But Sam Altman is certainly no slouch in terms of what he's done for OpenAI, and he does have a vision. There is a lot of pushback on the fact that we need to have privacy, and sharing all our transactions for crypto online is there's risks there too. Even though our email addresses or details aren't there, if someone has your wallet address, they can see what you're doing. So disclosure is good and bad depending on how you look at it. So WorldCoin is only launched just last month, late July, and in terms of its chart, it's sort of been all over the place. It had a huge rise to almost $253, and now it's kind of come back down. There are a lot of concerns again over the whole personal identity, the retinal scan, and so after the initial launch, I think maybe investors saw an opportunity but didn't see the momentum. There's still $53 million of trading volume over the last month, which is, or it's not even the month, it's about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but it's significant. But there's a lot of pushback as well. So again, this is not financial advice to invest in any currencies, including Worldcoin, but there are other alternatives, which, like Monero, which has a sort of a different approach, and it's definitely far more private in terms of, it's got a secure, private, untraceable, what they say, currency system. So we'll see how that goes. But XMR is basically the antithesis of the Worldcoin right now, and it's been out since 2014, actually, a lot longer. And its market cap is still nothing to sneeze at over 2.8 billion, and trading volume is actually 87 million. So it's got a little more trading volume now than Worldcoin, but definitely they are sort of two competitors on opposite sides of the privacy fence. And so interesting to see what happens. Again, Sam Altman is definitely fairly experienced in this sort of thing, but Monero, has been around for a while. The dark side, though, of Monero is there's a lot of illegal activity that's been used with that coin, and because of its privacy, it's attracted sort of the dark web players and vendors. So there's pros and cons to having ultimate privacy. As far as the government goes, I think they would love a lot of the principles of Worldcoin. They want to see the know your customer approach, where they want to see exchanges have license, a driver's license, a passport, or other ID associated with accounts. So from a government support network side of things, I think WorldCoin might be a good play to get acceptance from the governments. But again, it's almost going to the extreme of retinal scans and so on. So just definitely be watching both WorldCoin as well as Monero, and we'll see what happens in the end, which one will survive, or maybe they'll both go separate ways and still coexist.